It is the Frank and Friends show. Hi, I'm Frank Murphy.
I'm Kathryn Frady.
And today's Seymour Smokies Insider Edition is way inside.
I love behind the scenes episodes, so tell me this is behind the scenes.
In a way, it is. We're at a trade show that is designed for the businesses who are in the Sevier County Hospitality and Tourism Association. So whether it's your favorite mountain coaster or a hotel or any number of other businesses, these are people who service that type of industry. For example, they sell mattresses, they do paint jobs, they sell Wi-Fi, anything you would need to run a hotel.
Phone services.
Yeah, and if it's a tourist destination, there's services for them as well. It could be laundry, it could be, well, also some of our favorite places are represented here.
Absolutely, and so they get to network with each other and find out how they can help each other.
Right, and you could take classes on how to deal with bears in your business.
I think we definitely need to do this for Frank and Friends show. We never know what bear is going to come and try to be a part of our friends.
Yeah, here's some, they have dog inspectors who will come, they sniff out your hotel rooms, make sure they're clean. All sorts of interesting workshops and booths to visit and prizes and all the fun things you would normally expect to find at a trade show. But I'm expecting to say hi to our friends from Anakeesta, from Titanic, from Rocky Top Mountain Coaster, and others.
And others, yeah, make new friends.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, well, we do appreciate your watching, liking, sharing, subscribing, and all the things to the Frank and Friends show. You can find usually our 6-minute versions through SeymourSmokies.com, but have we got a deal for you?
If you want to see all of the shenanigans that we get up to for the long version, check us out at our website, frankandfriendshow.com.
We do want you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Smash that subscribe button, which is a figure of speech. You're allowed to just tap it gently.
Tap, tap.
To subscribe to our YouTube channel to see all of our Frank and Friends episodes, not just the Seymour Smokies ones. We'd love for you to watch. All right, Kathryn, let's go. I think we can probably get some popcorn, some cookies, snacks, something. Maybe a free pen.
Fantastic. Prizes, food, snacks. Why have I never been to a trade show?
Well, let's go.
Let's go.
One of the great things about the Sevier County Hospitality and Tourism Association is when we run into our friends from some of our favorite attractions, places we visited on a Seymour Smokies Insider Edition. Melani Campbell is here from Anakeesta. Why didn't I realize that you were that short?
I don't know. Well, maybe I was always sitting when I was in the studio. And
Yes. Every other interview, we would adjust our chairs to be at the same eye height.
That makes sense. Well, I always feel tall, and so now I actually get to be tall.
You are tall. Well, yes.
Thank you.
I'm definitely vertically challenged.
Well, you're like one of the sprites that we would expect to find at the Beauty of Anakeesta. It's a magical fairy tale type of place.
Well, they did ask me one time if I wanted to be a fairy up there.
Did they?
But I have been an elf.
Oh, for Christmas time?
For Christmas time, yes,
Well,
I have.
all right. Well, tell us about. We love Anakeesta, and it's been a hot minute since we've been there. So I think it's about time we should come back for
I agree.
autumn, winter, spring, all the things.
I bet it's so beautiful this time of year.
It is. We have kicked off our autumn at Anakeesta, a special. We've got drink specials, some food specials, and all of our decorations are absolutely amazing. They're absolutely gorgeous.
There's some more visitors. So what they're doing is they're having Melani sign their bingo card, I guess, right? You can actually go to your job and take a day off at the same time. This is blowing my mind.
Exactly. It's so much fun. I love to go up and do our zip lines. Our zip lines are so much fun. The Treetop Skywalk is one of my favorites.
You and I need to do the racing zip lines, the dueling zip lines.
Yes,
That sounds amazing.
And you do know 2 of our platforms have what we call adrenaline drops. And that's where you step off the platform and rappel down to the next level.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. You rappel down to the next level, so there's like a platform waiting for you, and you just that kind of stuff.
Kathryn's, we've done all these adventures. Kathryn usually sings some kind of operatic high note as she jumps off of things.
Oh my goodness! Yes, I have to go and sing Tosca.
You would love it. You would absolutely love it.
Is it fast or is it?
No,
It's kinda slow.
Actually, they kind of trick you, and they make you think that you're just going to zoom right down.
Right.
But it gently lowers you.
Oh, kind of like a lumberjack.
Folks that just don't want to take that leap of faith, we do have steps so they can go down that way.
Oh my goodness, I want to do this so badly now.
Well, yeah, so when should we come? During fall colors, or should we wait till Christmas, or what? All of the above?
Just all of the above. You need to come see our fall colors and everything we have for autumn at Anakeesta. We've got all kinds of new plants in our Vista Garden area. Our landscape team and horticulturists, they've done a great job.
That's who owns the place, is a bunch of landscape architects. And it's beyond belief. It's a magical place. But tell Kathryn about those views when you're looking off of directly across the property line. What do you see?
You see the Mount LeConte Range, the Great Smoky Mountains. And one of the peaks on Mount LeConte is Clifftop, and hence the name of our beautiful restaurant, Clifftop.
Nice.
We have glass windows all the way around, so as you're dining, you can enjoy those views.
There's nothing between Anakeesta and the park. They share a border.
That sounds dreamy.
It is.
Is there any place to stay there, or is it just a visit?
It's a visit. Yes, it's a visit.
But you know what Michelle Canny told me when I was there, I didn't know this, is that you can go up and down during the course of the day.
You can. Your wristband is for all-day access.
We all assume it's one trip up and one trip down, but that's not how it is.
Oh, it's great. We have a lot of folks that like to come up in the morning and spend some time, enjoy the views. Then they'll come back in the evening, maybe for dinner, and see all the lights at Anakeesta. And as they're going back down, you see all the lights of Gatlinburg and everything.
Wow.
So it's beautiful.
It's a whole day adventure.
Yeah, if you time it right, sometimes you see the fireworks at Dollywood. Like, they're tiny, but you can still technically see them on the horizon.
You can.
Wow, that's amazing.
And you may even be lucky and see one of the bears that likes to come visit Anakeesta.
So I know that they teach classes here for the businesses about bears and what to do with them. Do you know how to do that, and do you train people?
Our staff is well trained, especially our mountain managers and everything, so they know how to shoo away the bears and keep our visitors safe and everything. The bears generally are not aggressive at all, but they're just used to being around up there. And as I said, our staff is well trained. I'm actually on the Bear Wise Task Force.
Oh my gosh, the bears are bigger than you, Melani. I'm a little worried about you.
I absolutely love to see them. And our guests are always really happy, but we just want them to see them safely from a distance.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Well, Melani Campbell, say hi to Soup for me, will you?
I sure will.
Her husband's
Thank you
name
so
is
much.
Soup. Isn't that awesome?
That's a great name.
Campbell Soup.
Oh, I love it. That's wonderful. So nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you, and it's always a pleasure to see you, Frank.
I appreciate that, Melani. Tell Michelle Canny we said hi and that we're going to be showing up again, I guess. We don't have any choice now.
Awesome. We'd love to have you come back up.
All right. Anakeesta, just absolutely beautiful. It's just anakeesta.com, right?
Yes, it
And
is.
we are with our friends at Rocky Top Mountain Coaster, Joey and Samantha. And oh my goodness, we love this coaster.
Cool.
In fact, I was just there this last weekend with my husband because he was dying to ride this ride. So I know you have some events coming up right now in this month. Can you tell us a little bit about them?
For the month of October, we're going to have every Friday and Saturday night. We will have live actors to scare you on the ride.
You know, I have to say that when I saw that there were going to be actors scaring me, I was like, please do not come out and scare me. Is it really terrifying?
It's going to be scary, yes. And then the last week of October, they will be there every night. From 7 to 11, we'll have the live actors there scaring you. We'll have Halloween events going on. It'll be fun.
But we can still do the daytime ride,
You
which
can do
should
the
be
daytime
normal.
will be less scary. Yes.
Now, over the summer, I brought my grandson for the daytime ride, and all he wanted to do was come back and ride the night ride, which was so great because it timed out with the fireworks at Dollywood, which I imagine that's got to be the primo time when everybody wants to ride.
Yes.
This summer we were packed every night.
Every night
and everybody got to watch Dollywood fireworks.
And we usually have every Friday and Saturday night
That's
we'll have
fantastic.
a DJ there.
Yes.
We throw T-shirts out in the queue line.
Oh,
to kind of
Kathryn, we were dancing to everything from Sweet Caroline by Neil
Yep.
Diamond to they were doing what was one of those line dances, to the left,
to the left, to the left.
and then the rock songs and the disco songs and the Bruno Mars songs and the Taylor Swift songs. I mean, it was an actual dance party while we were waiting in line.
We make it fun.
That is fun. Okay, so now going back to the scaring, do they scare you during the day? Because you said it's not as scary.
During the day, no.
Okay,
It's
okay.
only from 7 to 11 at night. We'll have the live actors every Friday and Saturday night, and then plus the last week of October, they'll be there every night.
Joey and Sam from one of our favorite places, Rocky Top Mountain Coaster. Sounds like we got to come back for a return visit.
Yeah, you do.
We are at the Sevier County Hospitality and Tourism Alliance trade show here in Sevierville, and we ran into Brandy Dominguez of the Pigeon Forge Chamber of Commerce. Hi, Brandy.
Hi, Frank.
This is Kathryn.
Hi, Kathryn. How are y'all doing today?
Doing well. How are you doing?
Doing good. So happy to be here today.
Can you tell us where we are and what we're doing? Because this is our first time.
Oh, definitely. Well, the Sevier County Hospitality and Tourism Alliance Trade Show is one of the largest trade shows in Tennessee for hospitality.
Yeah.
So when you come in, there are options to meet different vendors that offer services to the hospitality industry, as well as services like myself in the Chamber of Commerce that support our business community. So it's a great place to meet people and know about the resources that are available to them, as well as we also offer some educational seminars for those hospitality workers that they can come to and learn a little bit more about their craft.
We saw something about bears and what to do with bears in your business. Do you help with that?
I don't help with that, but I can tell you who can. So,
Isn't that amazing, though? There's actually, we're talking about people who run, whether it's a hotel or a bed and breakfast or a cabin rental place, how to keep the bedrooms clean, how to keep the bears out of the garbage. I mean, it's really nitty-gritty stuff, some of the business that happens here.
it is hard work, and it is a wide realm of information that you really have to have. I mean, if you think about the front desk worker that works at just your regular hotel and the information and questions they get from guests that are coming to the area.
Tell us what's going on in Pigeon Forge.
Well, Pigeon Forge, we're just gearing up for when the leaves are changing. So everybody is getting ready for when that magic date is that nobody knows. We don't have any crystal balls. What we're seeing is predictions around the middle of October. So anytime you come to Pigeon Forge in October, you can probably drive up into the mountains and see some leaf color.
I'm
and
a lower
enjoy
elevation guy. I like to hang on to summer as long as possible.
Oh, take me up to the high elevations and see those colors soon.
Yep, I am in between. I just like to drive around and look at them. I mean, it's so beautiful, the area that we live in, and that so many other people from other areas can come here and appreciate what we've got in the Great Smoky Mountains.
I saw maybe that there were cookies.
There are cookies. So the Pigeon Forge Chamber of Commerce, we know what people like if you come and visit our booth, and that's food. So I've got a cookie for each of you. Those are from our friends over at Gigi's Cupcakes. They made those for us. So
hey, when I emceed your awards ceremony back in January, February, did we get one of these back then?
yes, they are the same, and they
I'll
are
hold this
still
for
as
you, Kathryn.
delicious.
We might have to get off camera now so I can fight Frank for both the cookies.
We'll get you taken care of with some extra
They're
cookies.
good. All right, wrap it up with a preview of when it's, I know I don't want to rush fall because it's beautiful, and we don't want to rush the fall foliage and all the leaf tours and everything. But one of the big questions you see in all the Facebook groups is, when are the leaves going to change, and when are they going to turn on the Christmas lights?
Okay. The Christmas lights will be on the middle of November, so around, I think it's the 13th is the official date.
That would make sense, because Amanda Marr told us Sevierville's doing the 12th, and then Pigeon Forge.
Yes, and it usually progresses
Boom,
from
boom, boom.
Sevierville, Pigeon Forge into Gatlinburg.
3 days in a row, usually.
Yes.
Okay,
and
good.
those will be turned on middle of November. I know a lot of our member businesses, their Christmas shows are starting as early as the first week in November.
Oh, wow.
So come on and celebrate Christmas and celebrate with your family.
Nice. Well, Brandy Dominguez, it's always a joy to run into you everywhere and talk about Pigeon Forge.
Well, and it's always a joy to see you as well, Frank. We appreciate you.
Yeah, so nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you,
Yeah.
Kathryn. I'm sure we'll be seeing more of you.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, we need to find an opera venue for Kathryn to sing in Pigeon Forge. Can you fix that up?
I will work on it. I probably know somebody.
All right. Opera, not operee.
It's all the
A
same.
little bit different. Can you sing that with an accent?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet. All right. Thanks, Brandy.
All right. Thank you.
What is the Country Tonight's mission when you're here at a trade show like this?
Well, our biggest mission is to talk to all the people that work in the tourism industry and the hotels and chalets, any other thing, restaurants, everything, to get them, to let them know about Country Tonight, of course, that we have a new show this year. But also what we do is we allow anyone that works in the tourism industry to come and see our show for free.
Wow.
That's amazing. So what's your new show this season?
Well, like every other year, we're actually in our 25th season, but we're a high energy variety show. We have singing, dancing, comedy, gospel, we have a patriotic area in the show. We actually are the only show in the area with youth performers, so we're a big draw for families.
Well, Laurie Taylor, Country Tonight Theater, Pigeon Forge, we appreciate your taking time to talk with us on the Frank and Fringe
Thank
Show.
you.
We're a nonprofit in Morristown, located in Morristown. We We employ people with visual impairments or blind or have other disabilities. And what we do, we provide them, our mission is to provide them employment where they make mattresses for the military, for colleges, for retail, for hotels around the world, around the nation. And they also make a bunch of military textiles for our military men and women in uniform.
We found another friend here at the trade show. It's Stephanie Butters, who's with Titanic Museum Attraction in Pigeon Forge. And if you don't know where Titanic is, well, then clearly we're not keeping your eyes off the road.
Clearly, because it's there. You cannot miss it. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing today at the trade show.
Well, right now we have a whole new exhibit we just recently put in at the museum. We have 20 different galleries throughout the building. But this year we've done a widespread tribute to the 69 Jewish passengers and crew on board. Most people don't realize that Titanic had a kosher kitchen and a kosher chef.
Part of what we're doing at the trade show is you have to autograph all of these
yes,
people.
I'm really famous. I didn't want to brag about it, but
you can brag about it. It is impressive.
You actually are famous, Stephanie, because you used to be in the cast at Sweet Fanny Adams Theater, singing and dancing and vaudevilling.
Yep.
So do you sing and dance over at the Titanic Museum?
Sometimes. When I'm by myself, I just put on my music on the speakers and
nice.
What happens on the third floor stays on the third floor.
But we don't get to see that?
No.
Oh, come on. You could totally do a number down that grand staircase.
I've tried.
There's a grand staircase.
Oh, there is a. Yes. It's a beautiful. It's almost an exact replica. Is it the same scale?
We used all the original blueprints.
Okay.
Any available photographs, and it is built completely to scale.
Wow.
So it's as close to being on the Titanic as you can.
Now, if you needed to get married again, Kathryn, you could get married on the staircase at the Titanic.
That's what I do.
Do you think James would marry me a second time?
On the Titanic? Of course he would.
Okay,
I'll
well,
plan
we'll have
it
to...
for you. That's my job.
I've often heard him refer to your marriage as a shipwreck. That is...
Whoa!
Didn't expect that one to come out.
We got a big overreaction over here, but I think that's appropriate when you're on the Titanic.
I have to apologize to Kathryn and James, so I'll go do that.
Yeah, he's in the doghouse now. It's all right. That's all right.
You got any extra lifeboats I can use? I need
No.
one. All right.
Women and children first.
That's right. Women and children first.
All right.
Yes.
I'll just go over here.
Yeah, Stephanie and I are going to say you don't get the lifeboat. Okay. Goodbye. It's so cold.
There's enough room on there for both of us.
No, there's not. See you later.
Kathryn, I got to say I'm very thankful.
What are you thankful for?
We went to a trade show and you didn't trade me in for something better.
Well, not yet, but there's still time. I can run off with the bag and the keys.
I don't know. I could be left here.
You never know.
Yeah, you could trade me in for one of the fine actors, actresses that we met from Titanic.
They're well trained,
Melani,
well behaved.
From Anakeesta. It was worth it. The bad jokes were worth it. I'm sorry. It was totally worth it. Well, anyhow, the trade show is a lot of fun. If you want to learn more, look them up online. And if you're interested in getting a job in this industry, you can maybe come to the trade show next year or just start investigating. A lot of these places are hiring year-round.
And if you're in hospitality, this is the place to be because there's so much happening in Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, and Gatlinburg to talk about travel and hospitality, and here's where you want to be.
Great networking event.
Yeah.
So we had a lot of fun, and obviously we got a lot of good snacks. So I think I still have a few that I want to munch on after the episode's over. Thanks so much for liking, watching, sharing, subscribing to our YouTube channel. We appreciate that. And if you happen to catch the 6-minute version of our episode through SeymourSmokies.com.
Wait, there's more.
What?
Yes. On our frankandfriendshow.com website, find the long version.
Long, yes, because that means more bad jokes from me, so please be prepared.
He might fall off the Titanic.
So it's another Seymour Smokies Insider Edition, very inside, as you get to see a little bit of behind the scenes of how the tourism industry works in Sevier County. I'm Frank Murphy.
I'm Kathryn Frady.
And we'll talk to you again next time.